went to that Gophers game.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and you got to jump on the field and shit?
I fucking stormed the field.
Good.
Got on that field.
Did you guys wreck it?
No, we had a fun time out there. Slapping players on the back.
Did you slap PJ on the ass?
Nah, he's out of there. He's hightailing it. I would have loved to, though.
That would have been great.
Yeah, get a finger up there.
Yeah,
just one.
Just get a digit in PJ.
He's in his PJs too. PJs.
Yeah. He kind of wears his PJs on the sidelines. The tie though.
Does a little bit. Actually got to go to Utah on Sunday.
Ooh, where are you going in Utah?
Salt Lake City.
Ooh, there'll be lots of Mormons out there for you.
Go soak with a Mormon.
Yeah, oh, sure.
You can hit up a Utah HC hockey game.
Oh, they won their inaugural.
They did.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
It's fun. They look good.
Yeah, if they had a mascot and a logo, a real logo, it'd be even cooler.
It would be cooler.
Yeah.
But they look good as is, too. The jerseys look good.
They do. I like the color combos they got going.
It's hard to screw up that color combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right. Let's get this. Whip it out, Jay.
Whip it out?
Whip your thing out.
I'll whip it out then. Hey everyone, and welcome to Uni-Versed, the podcast for sports fans who appreciate team aesthetics more than they do a winning record. I'm Jay Danger, and I'm joined as always by a man that lives by traditional uniform values, Gary Branville, and Dr. Zun himself, Andy Downs. Our longtime listeners, the Zunatics out there, know that we've been looking at each NFL division and ranking their teams based on overall look. We've been rating the teams on their colors, primary logo, and uniforms. So far, we've crowned the Bears, the Giants, the Dolphins, Panthers, and Colts as best dressed in their respective divisions. And much to Andy's chagrin, the Browns and Steelers are tied for best in the AFC North. Today, we'll be ranking the wild NFC West, Arizona Cardinals, Los Angeles Rams, San Francisco 49ers, and Seattle Seahawks. I'll briefly describe the team aesthetics, and then each of us will rank the teams 1 through 4. Each first place vote gets 4 points. Each second place gets 3 points, third place gets 2, and each fourth place vote gets 1. We'll then tally them up and determine who is the best and worst looking team in the division. Are we ready to dive right in, boys?
Let's do it, Jason.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's talk about this pretty division here.
The wild, wild west.
The Wild West, indeed.
So first up, we have the Arizona Cardinals. Colors are cardinal red, white, black, and yellow is part of their official color combo there. Their logo is an angry-looking cardinal with a red head accented in black with a yellow beak. Colored jersey is cardinal red, no stripes. white block numbers with a silver or gray outline, Arizona word mark in white with a gray silver outline above the numbers, TV numbers on top of the shoulders, and a white Cardinal logo above the nameplate on the back. The white jersey, red block numbers with black outlines, 2 thinner sleeve slip stripes above and below, a thicker gray or silver one with Cardinals word mark inside the stripe, standard Cardinals logo above the nameplate. They have red pants that have no stripes, no logos on them. They have white pants. I'm sorry, what?
White pants?
Yeah, they also have white pants with red and gray. They also have white pants with red and gray.
Red pants?
They have red pants.
He's describing the red pants.
Yeah, they have red pants with no stripes and no logos, and they have white pants with red and gray or silver striping on the side.
What's happening? Don't you normally talk about the red pants with the red uniforms?
He is.
I'm talking about everything, dude.
Just let the man talk.
All right, I'll start over.
No.
Welcome, everybody, to Uni-Versed.
Jesus Christ, what's happening? I thought you just described the whole red uniform, and then you went back to the white one, and then you went, then there's red pants?
Nope, I was describing both of the jerseys, then I went on to the pants.
Don't do that. That doesn't make any sense.
It does, because they mix and match them, Andy.
They don't. They don't.
They do.
They do sometimes. So,
not these guys.
All right.
Not these guys.
All right.
We're logging on to...
So they have red pants. No logos. They have white pants with red and gray or silver striping down the side of the leg. Their helmet is white. It's a white shell with gray face mask, no striping. Primary Cardinals logo on both sides. And they have an alt jersey, which is a black jersey with pants similar to the white ones, with silver or with the same red and silver gray striping on the shoulders and pant legs down the pant legs, and a logo above the nameplate. They wear black helmets with these, with black face mask and primary Cardinals logo on the sides of the helmet. So, guys, what do we think of these uniforms?
Well, they're a big upgrade from what they used to wear. That's for sure.
I agree.
Are these new this year? Is this a brand new one? Last season?
Last year or last year. Yeah. They are big upgrade over those other totally 2000 Larry Fitzgerald era jerseys, I think.
I agree.
The black helmets are like sparkly, like there's like gold flake in them, like they're sparkly, and the logo is a little bit too, I think. It's not just a regular black, it's like when the light hits it, it's kind of sparkly, which I actually like for a black helmet.
Oh, it is kind of a...
Yeah, it's got a nice luster to it. I like most everything about them. I still can't decide if I like the silver accents because it's kind of out of nowhere. I think it's probably because they wanted to keep the gray face mask, so they're like, oh, let's throw silver on there so it's more unified. But
are you sure it's sparkly?
Yeah,
I'm not
very
picking
positive.
up any sparkles on these pictures.
Oh,
I'm just gonna throw doubt on everything you guys say to me.
Dr. Zun here is really questioning everything that's going on.
I'm a big time skeptic. My microphone pissed me off tonight, so I'm.
That's really Dr. Zoom's shtick, so we just got to keep that going.
I think, and the logo. Well, here's it's a reddish sparkle almost.
I think,
and the logo. The logo is a little more 3D. Oh, I'm on ArizonaCardinals.com. Let me.
Oh yeah, it does. It's got like shading in it. It's like.
Yeah, but the helmet itself also has sparkles.
There you can see the logo up close. Now that looks cool. I can see the sparkle right there. That's good. That's actually way better than I thought it would be.
It's pretty good. It's
It looks angrier than even the other one, but it's not.
It's not angry.
I like. I mean,
it might be angrier. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know what it's feeling.
It's like. I don't know. Pretty good uniforms. The logos are just such a classic logo, and maybe you're sick of it, Downs, because it was basically your high school mascot logo too.
I think theirs is a little bit.
It's updated.
Theirs is meaner than mine.
Yeah, they've updated it.
Yeah,
but I don't know. They look good. They didn't do too much.
Yeah,
I don't like the cardinal text on the sleeve in the stripe. Get that out of there.
I don't mind
need
that. It's not
so
it's not
small.
offensive to me.
No, me neither.
Nah, it's
the Arizona across their chest in the red is a bit much.
I like that.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it too. It's kind of odd that they don't have anything on the white though.
See,
or the black. But
so when we were talking about the Jacksonville uniforms last week, had they had Jacksonville across the front or Jaguars, I think it would have improved it for me.
No. I'll say what these look like college jerseys to me. This looks like a college football team.
Yeah,
the white and the blacks anyway.
The black does.
Yeah, but I don't mind. I don't hate it though. That's the thing. I like the number font.
Number font's good.
It's not like a true classic block numbering because that one isn't. I mean,
no. Yeah, it's it's a kind of a more modern. It's a little bit more blocky than a regular block number. Actually, it's
squared, more
square. Yeah, it's not rocking as many angles, diagonals.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't rock as many diagonals or angles.
No, you're right. I'm right.
You're right. You know what? I am right. It doesn't rock as many angles.
Yeah. I think they look pretty damn good, actually.
The more I look at them, the more I'm liking them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that, you know what? That black helmet, that's speaking to me now.
It is, yeah. I kind of like it now too. You know what else is speaking to me?
Let's hear it.
The Northern Cardinal itself. Do you know that they have sing 24 different songs, Jay?
I believe it. They have lots of different different calls and things like that.
I only know the one.
Oh, yeah?
The classic one that you hear and is that's a Cardinal.
It's a Cardinal, yeah. They
what is it? How does it go? Can you do it for me, one of you guys?
I can't.
They do it pew pew pew. Hold on.
What is it? How does it go?
Maybe that one.
Is it that? What's that one?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
I don't know either. I want you to tell me.
It's a Cardinal.
You're my interpreter.
I'm your interpreter. No,
we had lots when I lived at our old house in Nokomis. We had lots of Cardinals coming through that backyard.
They're great.
You did. Yeah, there's lots of Cardinals here in the Twin Cities.
You know what's cool about them too is that a lot of times the female, they don't get all the showy colors that the males get, but the female Cardinals look fucking cool, man. I love that. They do. I love their color scheme they got going.
I like the contrast of
a
the
little more muted,
too.
Yeah.
Yes, that beak contrast is good. See, we should start talking about bird aesthetics too.
We really should just start a bird podcast.
Yeah, right. On the side, just maybe we just split this podcast half Jersey talk, half bird talk. Every other
sort of podcast network. We have a Uni-Versed network. We have bird nerds. The talk about bird nerds.
Bird nerds.
You got it. I already got the title.
Welcome to Bird Nerds. Here, let's turn this on its head here.
Yeah.
Welcome to Bird Nerds. I'll be the host since I don't know anything, and you guys.
but I think we all need to talk a little bit more NPR-ish if we're going to talk about Bird Nerds.
Welcome to Bird Nerds, everyone. And
that's what people want.
No,
we want them to be excited about birds.
You're right. Yeah, maybe you're right, Gary.
Enthusiastic about
Let's get fucking nuts over birds.
We are
getting nuts.
We're getting nuts about birds, and so
hit me with another Cardinal fact.
Here's another Cardinal fact. I have up. I'm showing you right now. This is the Northern Cardinals range in the United States.
It's a good range.
And so you can see that almost the entire southern and eastern part of the United States, they have Northern Cardinals. They don't have them at all out west in like California, Washington, Oregon, out in the mountain areas. But they do actually have them in Arizona. And that's before we were doing this podcast. This week's podcast, I wanted to check to see if they actually do get Cardinals in Arizona. And they do. Not the whole state.
No, but they have them in Phoenix, it appears.
I think they would have them in Phoenix too.
They got a different kind of grosbeak out there, don't they? I can't remember what it's called, but I want to say it's grayish and it's got
the pine grosbeak or no?
Pine grosbeaks are red too.
I can't remember what that one is.
But our little map of North America where the Northern Cardinal lives Chicago, check, where they originated, right?
Yep.
St. Louis, next.
Yep.
And then down to Arizona.
Down to Arizona, where they technically get them. When I was in Hawaii, I saw so many northern cardinals there, and I was like, "What the hell is happening here?" Like,
Really?
you have so many weird exotic birds there, and then just have northern cardinals there too.
They're great. They're a great bird.
That is a great bird.
Ooh, have you? I'm just looking at a picture. Have you seen this? The rare. It's a rare. What is it? A rare genetic mutation called xanthochromosome. It can make cardinals yellow instead of their familiar red.
Oh,
wow.
Ooh, that's cool looking. That's really cool. There's also a white one.
They have an alt uni, huh? Put it.
They do have an alt. I know.
Let's see these cardinal alt unis that the real cardinals are wearing out in the wild.
I'll show you that alt. That's great.
Watch, we're gonna. This is where our listenership spikes.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Ooh, that is nice. It is.
You want to see another cool? Their other alternative, their color rush.
Yeah, let's see their color rush.
Oh,
look at that, huh? White. It's got. Here, let me take this one, Jay. It's got a white. It's got white plumage, white chest, white head, white wing feathers, and then it's got a shock of orange tail, like orangish red tail feathers. Maybe some orange trim in the wings. It's got the classic orange grosbeak and a little frill of orange on its top of its head too.
Does this morph have a specific name?
Ooh, that is the leucistic male cardinal. It's mostly white.
Huh.
Interesting. Huh?
And all of these are morphs of northern cardinals?
Yes, indeed.
Cool.
That's the one. This is the one I was thinking over here, Jade. The oh boy, that's going to be tough to say. Piruloxia. That's the guy from the Southwest.
Ooh,
there.
They're like almost magenta-ish.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a cool bird right there.
Look at the plumage on its noggin.
Yeah, look at that. He's got a mohawk. That one's punk as fuck.
Yeah,
that is a punk as fuck cardinal. So what we're looking at, it's kind of almost lavender and like in magenta in plumage. It's got a bright kind of yellow orange beak, and the face is a darker, like almost, what would you call that? Like almost like a blood orange, like a blood orange like color, like the color of a blood orange. I'm going to Arizona in April this year to go birding with Natalie and her parents. So hopefully I see one of these desert cardinals of the Southwest.
That would be great.
We'll have to report back on Bird Nerds.
Piruloxia. Piruloxia. Yep, that's it. It's perhaps the most daunting bird name of any American species. It can be tamed by breaking the pronunciation down into 5 simple syllables. I started reading that, and I was like, it can be tamed by doing something. That's fucking not cool. And then the rest of the sentence really pissed me off. The big letdown.
Like, I want a domestic one of these.
I want a domestic Piruloxia.
Yeah. How do you do that? That sounds awesome. All right.
Come on my fingy.
Come on my fingy. Here you go.
Come on my fingy. Okay, getting back to these helmets.
Yeah.
I've found the good picture that I wanted to share with you all, where you can really see the luster.
That is a nice gold red sparkle.
The red and like the 3D touch on the logo there. It's nice, but it's a better look at it.
Shading in the head feathers.
Look at Kyler likes it.
Kyler likes it, yeah. He's really smirking at it.
Kyler is like,
that's a good helmet. I like that helmet.
That looks cool.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't hate it either, and I don't like the fact that they wear black uniforms or a black helmet. But I don't hate this helmet
too. I like that font they have there for the Arizona.
The font is good. It's a good
traditional Southwest.
Exactly.
Font.
Yeah, it's a good desert font.
Mm-hmm.
For being a franchise that moved there and kept their mascot and everything, it all works.
Yeah,
it works nice.
I was looking at jerseys just to look at some of the more of the details, and they have in the collar, on the inside of the collar of the jerseys, it says "Protect the Nest."
Ooh, all right.
Oh.
I like the unseen details that there's no reason to even have them there except for just to show off that you can with your fancy stitching.
Cool. So overall, it sounds like we all surprisingly like these.
We like them more than we thought we would. Like common trend. on this
common trend
show lately.
Sometimes.
Yes, most of the time.
Are we ready to move on from the Cardinals?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. I mean,
No,
should we do? They're great. They're great.
They're great.
They're great.
We're going to go to the LA Rams. Before I do this, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to talk about the jerseys, the primary blue and white jerseys first. Then I'm going to talk about the pants. Okay, Andy?
Don't do that. You've never done that before.
I did it last week too. I did it all last week.
Talk about them bone jerseys.
The dirty dishwaters? Yeah.
Them bone jerseys.
Yeah. Jay, but it doesn't make sense when you do that.
Okay, I'll talk about I'll talk about one of the pants with the jersey.
Oh,
okay.
fine. Just fine. I don't care.
Andy. All right,
just
colors.
do it how you were going to do it.
The colors for the LA Rams.
Shows up late and he starts telling Jay how to do his job.
I'm the star of the show. I'm prima donna.
Colors are royal blue. Soul is that yellowish color that they have. White, gray, and orange. Their logo is it's LA letter script with the right leg of the A curling back toward and behind the L to form a ram's horn. The color jersey is royal blue with a sole ram horn design arching across the sleeve, rounded numbers that gradient from sole at the top to white at the bottom, with a shiny plastic-looking accents and border. Left shoulder has a Rams wordmark patch with a zigzag sole stitching above the M and the S. Above the nameplate on the back is a blue tag featuring the primary LA logo. They have sole pants that they wear with these sometimes, blue and white stripe down the leg. They have a white jersey, yellow sleeves with royal blue ram horn design arcing back and around the sleeve, blue rounded numbers with shiny plastic-looking accents and border. Left shoulder has a similar Rams patch as the blue jersey. Above the nameplate on the back is a yellow tag featuring an old-school Rams logo. They have blue pants that they sometimes wear with these, white to sole gradient stripe down the leg. Their helmet is a white shell, or it's a blue shell. What am I talking about? Helmet is a blue shell with a blue face mask, no striping, and it has a yellow ram's horn logo on each side. They have an alt bone color jersey. Color is kind of an off-white, as one of you said, dirty dishwater looking color.
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it. The numbers are similar to the white jerseys, but the sleeves have a different white and sole arc going from the back of the sleeves and tapering off at the top of the sleeve. The sleeves also have TV numbers. Instead of the Rams patch on the left lapel, there is one that says Los Angeles Rams. The pants are bone, and the pants are bone with a sole and white stripe on them. Guys, what do we think of these LA Rams jerseys?
I got some thoughts on these.
Yeah, let's hear it.
So they wear just about every fucking combination of pants and uniform that you can do with these. The only exception is they don't do the home blue jerseys with white pants. That's the only combo they don't do, from what I can tell. And I will say these are just a tremendous. No, they don't. Those are bone. Baby, those are bone pants.
They don't have white pants that I can see.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
They wore last year.
You're right. They don't have the white pants. They go back.
Do they have white pants this year?
There's no
I don't
white
have
pants.
white pants. Sorry, I didn't mean
just
white.
Bone.
Just bone.
Okay,
they don't wear bone with the white pants. There you go. Or white shirt. That's
yeah, you can't mix your bone white and bone.
No, you can't white and bone it up.
You can't white and bone. You can't bone a white.
That's a boneheaded move right there.
That is.
But these are, I gotta say it. Okay, for one, they're a vast improvement over what they had, I would say, just about at any point in the past 20 years. And these are, I think they're fantastic. I really like the number font. I like the roundness. It's refreshing to me. It's different, but not in a really obnoxious way. I like the helmet design. The ram horn is pretty cool. It's a modern looking thing. They got the thing on the sleeve, the ram horn on the sleeve. I like that the white uniforms have the blue horn with the yellow over the shoulder or on the sleeve part. I think that's pretty cool. The dishwaters, there's something about them. Those bone uniforms are cool to me. They're different enough and they're not like obnoxious. I don't know. I think these look really good. Plus, Jay, so you mentioned like the plasticky accents on the numbers. I was at a Shields a couple of weeks ago, and I was looking on the shelf or looking at all these football jerseys they had there, and I happened to see some Rams jerseys, and I was looking at them, and they had that it's like a rubbery detail on the sleeve.
I was wondering how they achieve that.
It's like a shiny rubbery look, like it's like an epoxy type thing, and it looks really cool. It feels cool, and it looks cool too. They're I don't know. There's something like 3-dimensional and tactile about them that's different in a cool way. I think. I don't know. I really like them.
I like when they've gotten creative with doing like a real lustry, shiny material on a mat, just to give it more accent and stuff. Oh, yeah. That is cool. When these first came out, I was kind of disappointed because I really wanted them to just be almost straight up throwbacks. But then I saw them, like when you see them on the field and see them being worn there, I like them. I shouldn't like that gradient. The gradient numbers on the blues I'm not crazy about, but when you actually see it on the field, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's not like a crazy gradient. I mean, it's not like the Commander's gradient, right?
Yeah, the problem with the Commander's gradient is because it's pixelated gradient.
It's not as fine. Yeah. It's not. Yeah. And it's, but these are good. The updated ram horn on the helmet. Yeah. I sometimes like it because appears more 3-dimensional. Yeah. And and I think it depends on which helmet it's on, but sometimes it just doesn't do it for me because of the new helmets have so many breaks in there.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So you can't tell if it's part of the actual helmet.
Right, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Have you seen there's like I don't know where it came out. Somebody online teased like a third or a second shell that was with the old white, blue with the white horn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like when they went to LA.
Yeah, like the original LA uniforms.
But the modern.
Yeah. And it looks really cool, actually. I would like to see that with just take the blue uniforms they have right now and change that sole color to white everywhere on the uniform, and do the blue. Just a modern version of those old Rams unis. That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool. Mm-hmm. What do you think about on the lapel? How it says Rams on the blue and the white ones, and it says Los Angeles Rams on the bone one, and there's the little stitching on there. Color.
I was really confused by the stitching because, like, I was only looking at the smaller pictures at first, and I was like, "What is that on that? Like, is there does it say Los Angeles above it or something?" So I had to find an image that was closer up of just that patch.
Yeah,
and it's just like a zigzag stitching, and I don't know why it's there. Like, there has to be some sort of significance, but I don't know what it is.
I don't think it is. I think it's just for aesthetic reasons.
Maybe
try something out, just a contrast on there. I think on the back, and I need to look at the back, I think like where the Ram logo is above the nameplate. Yeah. That stitching back there as well.
It could be.
Right.
So I really want to like these a lot, but I love a lot of elements in there, but then there are things in it that I'm just like, why did they do this? Like, I love the helmet logo. I love the overall, like, the update that they've made to it. I mean, I love the colors. Way vast improvement to the St. Louis Ram version of like the navy and gold. I like the number font. I don't even, like you said, I don't hate the gradient as much on this as I do the Commanders. At first I didn't like the shininess of those numbers, but I can live with it. A couple of things I don't like in the bone one. Why do they have that white stripe on the pants? Like
Yeah,
I was
keep
watching
the white out.
I was watching the game that they played this past week against the Packers, and I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me about like what was going on in with their pants. I mean, it's a small detail.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
Jay's watching these men.
What's going on with their pants?
What's going on with
Up
their
their
pants?
My eyes playing tricks on me. I can't take my eyes off these guys.
My eyes off
Man,
their pants.
Look at the ass on that guy. I mean, his pants are just crazy.
And I don't know. It's a small detail, but it bugs me. I wish they would just have only a yellow stripe, or even a yellow and a blue stripe there. I think that would look better.
It doesn't bother me. I don't see it. It doesn't. It's not. Doesn't detract. It's such a I don't know, whatever.
It just looks like it shouldn't be there.
It just looks like it shouldn't be there. Yeah, I mean, and
like there should, if you're gonna do bone, don't have any white.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, and I applaud them. I applaud them for trying like the bone thing, because they didn't have a white jersey until last year. I don't think they only had bone and blue.
What are you talking about?
No,
I'm pretty sure they did. When I was looking through like previous years, they had a bone jersey and they had a blue jersey. They didn't have white.
What are you talking about? This bone is new.
No, it's not new.
It's not.
It's
new.
not.
No, yeah.
What do you mean it's not new? They had bone jerseys before this redesign.
Yeah.
No, they had it when they first did the redesign. They only had blue, and
4 years ago. 4 years ago,
bone, and then they introduced white last year.
That's not right.
No, they've always had the white, I think, haven't they?
I'll show you.
All right, I'm on the database. Hit me in here.
Hey, by the way,
I thought. Whoa. But answer me this, guys. Did they have bone before the change?
No.
Before the update. Okay, that's okay.
So I was looking at. Oh God, Jay, you might be right. They may have.
Oh, Jay, 2020. I don't see any white.
Just bone.
Yeah.
It's bone and blue.
But I swear when they introduced it, though, they had a white one. They introduced it with a white.
No.
They just not. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's just bone. So a couple things.
That's wild.
Has that Los Angeles Rams patch on the bone jerseys always been white? Am I looking at that right? That is like a white. Oh, see, there you go. See, I'm with you now. I don't like the white on the bone.
Yeah, it's just...
I like my bone.
Yeah, you like bone.
Yeah.
You like the bone. You don't want to mix your whites with your bones. And,
no. Give me straight bone.
Give me some straight bone.
So
2021, they introduced the white. So I don't know.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad they did, but it's weird that they didn't have it before.
Yeah.
So what Google's AI tells me is that the Los Angeles Rams jersey patch features a zigzagging stitch inspired by the mark of fashion designers on their clothing. The stitch is meant to be a signature stitch on the patch of the left breast of the jersey. Also, on those numbers, that's a transparent film that's over those that reflects light for fans in the upper seats of the stadium and for television broadcasts. Cool.
Cool.
Cool. Thanks, Google AI.
Thank you.
My favorite aspect of these jerseys, though.
Can I guess what it is?
Guess.
I'm gonna guess it is the shoulder ram horn on the whites
and on the blues. I love it.
And on the blues.
Jay, I like it too.
I love the sleeve striping that they chose on this. It's perfect for the Rams, and it also checks all of my favorite boxes for what sleeve stripes should be. Like, it's just great.
There's an end point.
Yes, there's an end point.
There's no shoulder on the whites anyway, or the blue. There's nothing on the blues either. Just the bones have the sleeve numbers. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct. And did you notice that? That's something I was going to ask you about. The font on those bone sleeve numbers, it's the same font in the front, just fucking squished.
Smush it.
Smush it down just to something very little.
Smushy down. But it looks good. I like it though because it fits. It doesn't because God forbid they don't have that Nike logo in there. But
just as much as they can on there. No, Jay, I'm with you 100%. I think it's a nice touch.
Yeah,
and it's a good because they have had it on their previous jerseys too. It's like they're good. And when they first came out though, I thought these were a big miss. But the more I see them, the more.
Yeah. You know what I think we need to do. I think we need to just quickly, not to add more things to this show, but just rattle off what's your favorite jersey color combo there. Which one you guys like best out of all those?
Of these?
You know what?
Yeah. And tell me the Cardinals ones from before too.
So my favorite one for the Rams is white jersey, blue pants.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's interesting. What do you got, Gary?
I really don't know. I need to take another look at all the combos. I think it might be white jersey, yellow pants.
I like those too, but
the blue pants are good too, though.
They are. I like the full blue. I'm a monochrome guy.
But see what I like? I like the the stripe on the yellow pants.
Yeah.
And on the blue pants, they have the gradient stripe. So when they wear the white jerseys, it doesn't really make as much sense as when they're monochrome blue on blue.
That is true, Gary.
I even like the blue uni with the bone pants.
Oh, there's not a bad combo.
No, there really isn't. They're all good.
Like we've said this before. Blue and yellow is
great.
Time great color
I
combination.
Like the bones. I don't know. Something about the bones is talking to me.
Yeah, you would like the bones.
I like that bone. It's good.
I mean, I don't hate the bone color itself. It's just the pants. That's my least favorite pant of theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
What do you think? But on the bone, on the shoulder stripe, they have white as well.
Do they really? Yeah, they do. We just talked about that, didn't we?
I can barely see that shoulder stripe.
Yeah, because it starts in the back.
It's on the back.
It's more in the back than the front.
The
pictures we're looking at are just, we only see the front of the jersey. We don't see the back.
Yeah. I'm going blue and yellow for my favorite combo, I think.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, that's good. For the Cardinals, I'm going to go all black.
Oh, Cardinals. See, the black jersey, I don't like.
I like the white jersey, too. I like the all whites. Those are nice, too.
All whites are, I might go the whites. Well, white.
You usually do go all white.
I think white is for me also. Although, I like the red. I like the big
Arizona. You like the Arizona on it. I knew you.
God damn it, you were going to say big fucking words.
That was the one.
Lots of letters as big as you can get right on the chest.
And you're right, Gary. Like, it's weird that they chose that silver gray outline around the numbers, but I don't know. I kind of like it too.
It needed something. Like the white ones have the black outline around the numbers. The red ones, I'm glad they didn't do black because that's what they had before and it's kind of overdone and it's like, okay, we get it. But so it's a little bit different. It's not, it's weird, but I don't hate it. I'm going to go all whites. So we're all different. Let's look at this.
Yeah. Hey, before we move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Did you know, since we're really, this is also an animal podcast, that rams, that they, known for their large horns, they can weigh up to 30 pounds, those horns can.
The horns can?
Yeah. And they grow throughout a ram's entire life.
Wow.
So here's my question. What's the difference? Is a ram and a bighorn sheep the same or different?
It's a male bighorn sheep.
Okay.
Type.
I'm Googling what's the difference between a ram and bighorn sheep. Bighorn sheep have true horns and males are called rams. Okay, there.
Thank you. Didn't believe me?
No, I was already typing it. So
were you? Because okay.
Did you hear?
Yeah, that came after my response, but whatever. Because we care so much about fact checking here.
You're all hot because you're having technical difficulties. I told Danger this. He's gonna come in and he's gonna be all hot.
Be all challenging everything we do.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna go Chris Block on you and provoke you, but no. I didn't even have to. You just lash out.
Is
everything okay?
I'm great.
Okay.
Moving on?
Yeah, we're done with the Rams.
Done with the Rams.
Another good one. Ooh, yeah.
Now we're talking about the San Francisco 49ers. Their colors are red and gold. Logo is an intertwining S and F in a serif font with a black outline and drop shadow inside an oval of red with a gold and black outline. Their color jersey is red with 3 white sleeve stripes and white 49ers word script above the white block numbers with no outline. Their white jersey is an inverse of the color jersey with a red 49ers word script above the red block numbers and red sleeve stripes. Pants that they wear with these, home or away, are gold with white and red striping down the sides. Helmet is a gold shell with a gray face mask, white and red stripes down the center, primary logo on the sides. They have alt unis that are essentially just old school versions of their regular home and aways, very similar to their primary red and white uniforms. The only differences are they remove the 49ers word script above the numbers and add black outline and drop shadow to the numbers. The pants for these alts are white with black and red striping. Not a lot to describe there because they're fairly simple and they kind of mirror each other, the alternates and the regular home and aways. So, guys, what do we think of these?
These have a real soft spot, special place in my heart here.
Oh, baby.
Yep.
I knew they were.
These are those Deion Sanders Super Bowl winning unis right there, man. They brought those alternates back for the 94 season with the 75th anniversary season, and those were some attempt at being a throwback. God, they're fucking good jerseys, man.
They are.
They're really good. Their alternates, I will say, are better than their regular ones, but they're all good.
They are all good. I don't know if they're better or if it's just nostalgia, but they're tough to beat. Mm-hmm. It's a classic look. I don't know. There's not much to add. I was kind of looking at these. Do they go with the old school logo on the helmets when they wear the throwbacks?
No,
I think they
do. But I don't know. I'm looking at the pictures right here that we're looking at. That looks like the new one, the black helmet.
Yeah, here it does, but on if you look at last year's uniforms on the Gridiron database or whatever, Gridiron uniforms, the logo is different on the throwbacks.
Yeah, it is slightly different. It's
because it doesn't have that extra gold on the ends of the oval. But they're great uniforms.
They are. And what's cool? I mean, where I was just praising the Rams for having so many different combinations and liking them all. These guys don't do any different combinations.
Nope. We have a specific thing we're doing.
This is it. Our current jerseys wear gold pants.
Yep, throwbacks are white pants.
Yeah, that's all you get.
That's all, and they look great.
Yeah,
there's nothing. They look really great.
Something that I noticed on these the throwbacks and the modern versions, I didn't realize this before. It's the same fucking jersey. They just changed the numbers because the sleeve stripes are exactly the same on them.
Exact same sleeve stripes.
Amazing.
Yeah, I don't know. You said you like the throwbacks better. I think this is similar to me, like the Dolphins, where I think you keep both of them in rotation, and I like them both equally. Like I want them to wear them both throughout the year.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah, I like the current ones a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the extra black. I think it's just the pants, honestly. The black and the stripe.
What if they did a gold? Yeah, but that black goes with that drop shadow.
It does. I know.
What if you did gold? What if you did gold?
What if you
just did gold pants? Change that white to gold on those. How would that look? Do you think?
I don't know.
A little thought experiment for you there.
A little thought experiment. Yeah. Per se.
But this is gold.
Yeah, this is gold. Look at that helmet.
What do they call it? Do they just call it
That's called it gold.
Gold Rush.
That's all it is.
I was looking at old 49ers uniforms, and they didn't have gold. They had silver.
Yeah, right.
Really?
Like, what the fuck were they thinking? They're like, the whole name is Gold Rush. Like, why are they going with silver?
Right. Yeah. Right. Fun fact about 49ers, the guys who went out west in 1849 for the gold rush in California, did you know that most of them didn't even get rich mining gold? The people that made the most money were the fucking traders and the merchants who were selling shit to the miners. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Mm-hmm. I did know that most of them did not get rich, but
it's fun.
It's fun. It's the American way. I also like that the color combo and the uniforms are basically an opposite of one of their rivals, the Dallas Cowboys. Instead of silver, it's gold. Instead of blue, it's red.
Ooh.
Simple. It's a great uniform matchup.
It's a good call.
It really is.
when they're going at each other. So I like that as well.
I do think the 49ers
essentially opposites.
I think the 49ers have better executed their colors and overall aesthetic.
Definitely.
Because they have one red and one gold. They don't have swamp silver pants or whatever they were.
Swamp silver.
Yes. Many different hues as they can of the same color. There's really not much to say about them. They're good. They're good uniforms.
They're fantastic uniforms. Yeah,
and it's again an improvement of what they were with like the Jeff Garcia era when they went with the darkish red. And the real gaudy gold,
and they had the extra outlines around
on the
sleeves
everywhere. Yes,
yeah. Those
too
were
much.
Bad. Those were bad. That was late Steve Young era too.
Late Steve Young.
Yeah.
And Jerry Rice,
yeah.
Did they win a Super Bowl in those? I hope not.
No, I don't think so. That was before that.
Have.
That was I will say they have the right amount of stripes on the sleeves too.
Yeah, they have great sleeve stripes. They have great pants stripes.
The fact that these end into the chest is fine for me though, because they're horizontal. Yeah. I don't know what about that. Like what's so egregious on the vertical ones that go around that pisses me off. But this is fine.
Yeah, I agree, and I think it's mostly because like if you were to buy a San Francisco 49ers jersey that has actual sleeves on it, like those sleeve stripes wouldn't.
Yeah, and you look at the Deion Sanders ones, like they had sleeves, and they were just the stripe all the way around the sleeve. Yeah. So you got to work with what the jersey is now. It's a great look. Are we done with these? We're done.
Beautiful uniforms. All right. Are we ready?
Let's do it. Let's Zune it up. This is the original Zune uniform.
This is uniform.
The original Zune.
Uniform. Right from Microsoft in Seattle.
Straight from the teat of Microsoft. The Zunest uniform that ever was.
From the cock of Bill Gates.
It's a fucking fever dream. A wet dream. Bill Gates is a wet dream here. And
Bill Gates' wet dream. Yeah. This is what this is why he invented Microsoft, so he could see these on the field.
Yeah. Bill Gates. Right. Bill Gates and Nike got real drunk one night, and and then this was
Phil Knight and Bill Gates fucked each other.
Phil Knight
on acid. Phil Knight.
Yeah. Bobby Knight was there too.
Yeah.
He was watching.
He just likes to watch.
Yeah, throw chairs across the room. Come on,
make him come.
Yeah. Come on, get some more green in there. Make it lighter.
More neon.
Yeah, neon that green. Come on. All right, Jay, you got a lot of talk about here.
We're not even into it.
How do you even describe these fucking things?
You will hear it, and I'm going to describe the primary home and away jerseys before I describe the pants. Okay.
All right, let's do it. All right. Set your timer for 15 minutes. On the
clock. Colors.
If you know what these look like, listeners,
here's what they look like. Google them because there's so many elements to these that it's going to be hard to describe. So the colors for the Seattle Seahawks are college navy, action green, and wolf gray.
Wow.
Where they get wolf gray from for a Seahawk uniform is I don't know, but that's what they chose.
Dumb move.
People do like the action green though.
Action green is kind of a fun name. The logo is a Seahawk in college navy and wolf gray with an action green eye. From here on out, I'm just going to say navy, gray, and green. I'm not going to say
it's kind of a human eye for a bird, isn't it?
It does have a very human eye for a bird.
Weird.
And we'll talk about why that is in a little bit.
All right.
Oh, I can't wait. I was going to jump in on this mess.
A lot of bird talk coming here.
A lot of bird talk today on bird.
We got a lot to get through. I see a lot of crossover episode.
The color jersey is college navy with wolf gray stripes from the clavicle to the end of the sleeve with Seahawks word script on the left side within the stripe of the clavicle stripe. The sleeves have a shield-shaped design in the center and another gray stripe mirroring the one in front that ends at the back of the sleeve. Above the sleeve are TV numbers on the shoulders. The angular block numbers of these jerseys are two-tone gray houndstooth pattern with an action green outline. They call this houndstooth pattern feathers. The white jersey is similar striping to the colored unis with college gray navy striping and two-tone college navy houndstooth numbers outlined in action green. They have college navy pants with thick action green stripe with 12 of the feather designs in the center of the stripe. They have white and gray pants as well with college navy stripes with 12 of the feather designs in the center. The helmet is college navy shell and face mask, primary logo on both sides. A stripe starts thick at the front of the helmet and comes to a point in the back. The stripe is houndstooth, and it's in a slightly lighter color of navy, where the helmet comes to a point at the back of the helmet. That is where the logos merge. They have alts that are all action green, with college navy numbers outlined in gray, action green pants with blue striping feather design, and the same standard helmet. Throwbacks, royal blue jersey with white block letters, no outline. Gray pants with green and blue striping, silver helmet shell, and blue face mask with an older version of the Seahawks logo on the sides. Did I cover everything that you're seeing in this uniform, guys?
Just not those throwbacks. You got those throwbacks?
I said them, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't listening, sorry.
Just wait for you to back.
I checked out as well.
I was reading something.
Yeah, these I'm glad that you touched on that helmet stripe that goes back to the I'm getting ahead of myself. Mm-hmm. Let's back it up here, Gary.
Back that ass up.
Let me back this ass up. These are the original Zune uniforms of the NFL. Mm-hmm. They did a redesign and they said, fuck it, we're going wild. We're doing it completely different, but we're doing it so fucking good and so fucking different and so fucking tasteful. Even, I mean, aside from the all action green, which is not tasteful, but it's good. And they get a pass from me because they're the first to do it.
Wow.
It's regionally appropriate. The feather sublimation in the numbers, the feather helmet stripe, it matched the Riddle Speed helmets. It configured with that perfectly when those first came out, if you remember. I don't know. They look great. I love the color combination is great for Seattle. It's pretty dull, and then you get on the blue uniform the subtle, not so subtle speed green blaring at you. I love that on the whites that the Nike logo is the speed green. They're pretty cool. I like what they did with the helmet logo as well, that it connects in the back.
That's interesting, yeah.
And it's all one sticker. The only thing that it bugs me is that they don't have different sizes for different helmets. So, like, if you notice when players are playing, like, it'll end further back on the helmet than it does others. Oh. And that is a little irritating sometimes, but just because of all the different helmet shapes and sizes that they have now. But yeah, they're great for what they are.
Gary, do you remember, this was probably the first year that these came out. Like, I think it was like 2012 or so when these first came out. You and I sat down at the Village Inn and we did what we're doing right now.
We had, our podcast without a podcast.
Without a podcast, we re-ranked our top 10 uniforms in the NFL and our bottom 10. I rated these, if I remember correctly, dead last in the NFL back then.
Wow.
Probably. I'm sure I would have too.
You were pretty low on them too. They've grown on me over the years. I still don't love them. The action green one is atrocious. That one,
we do not need that.
That one, it's fine as an accent color and
break it from the record.
Yeah,
you're right.
It's fine as an accent color, but it should not be what your entire uniform is, and the pants like that. It's just way too much. I mean, you're right. I think I didn't like a lot of the things like the sublimation on the numbers. I still don't love it, but I think it's fine now because it's something they've stuck with for over 10 years now at this point. They're owning it. Yeah. I still don't like the striping that they have on the shoulders. Like it's kind of like a faux yoke almost that they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't love that.
Yeah, I agree there.
I like the number font. I like the helmet design. You know, I'm glad they didn't opt for like a action green feathering on the helmet, and it's super subtle.
Yeah.
At first I thought, is it just like a matte and shiny like type of thing, but I don't think it is. I tried to find a bunch of different angles on it, and I think it's just two different colors of navy. It's not like like in the Rams jersey where they have a shiny part and a matte part. That's not what it is. It's two different colors or shades of navy, I think. But yeah, and like some of the little nods, and I know you hate this kind of stuff, Gary, like the 12 feathers for the 12th man, and like everything has a significance and meaning. I think that's kind of a cool nod, and they've grown on me over the years. I still don't love them, but they get a pass. And I mean, I love their old uniforms. That I think the royal blue is an upgrade over navy almost 100% of the time to me. So
yeah. If they switched the colors back to the old school colors, Kelly green and royal blue, with this design, it could be done.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised they haven't actually. Like I think that would be kind of a cool throwback.
But like also the navy and the gray, like it just works so well with Seattle.
Yeah.
Like it fits so well. And it's also, these were like such a huge change, especially from the real shitty uniforms that they used to have.
The Sean Alexander days. God, those are bad.
Right. And those were real icky.
Yeah.
That was a bad color.
Right.
Bad colors. So
these, I agree with everything you guys are saying. I think these are the professional version of Oregon Ducks uniforms. It's absolutely just fucking out there and cool. And the throwbacks, the Sean Springs, Joey Galloway throwbacks that they got. I love those too. I mean, there's something about them too. I thought they were boring as shit when I was a kid. They were just whatever. And now looking at them, they're really cool. They're sharp. All that nostalgia is just works. It has its charms. It hooks into me. But I'm a big fan of what they got though. I love the blue. The all navies look great. You're right. Yeah. You're right about the action green. I love the action green accents. All the feather motifing is great. I was just reading about the helmet. The pattern on the helmet is like a feather motif for the Native Americans of that area of the Pacific Northwest. And yeah, like you said, we'll talk about the logo. But these are fucking great uniforms. Every combination you put them in too, except for, like I said, we're striking the action green, the color rush from the record.
You don't like those either, Andy?
No, they're too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're too much.
I'm glad we can agree on that.
Yeah, it's way too out there.
It's not often that all three of us agree on stuff like that.
Yeah, I think we're actually 100% agreement on all of these uniforms, which is fucking weird. This might be the first time. Ring the bell.
I'm looking at the uniforms from last year. I think the only combo they don't have from last year is a navy top and a white pant.
Correct.
Which I think they did in recent years.
The gray.
But I'm sure I've seen the white pant on these, both the blues. But I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
I also saw a picture of the action green jersey with a different color, like a blue pant maybe too.
Yes, 2020.
And that's fucking weird.
Go back.
So we didn't talk about favorite combo for 49ers because there's no combo. I guess you can say which jersey you like best. But
I'm going the red throwbacks for me.
Red throwbacks for 49ers.
That's my Dion jersey there.
I think my favorite is the red current.
I'm changing mine to the white throwbacks.
It's a toss-up so good. It's a toss-up between the two of those for me. The red current ones and the white throwbacks.
It's white throwbacks are hot. They're good.
We'll go with the red currents.
I like the gold pants.
I don't know. I like a drop shadow though.
Yeah. See what brought me back to that is the old like 1994 Fleer Ultra card where Dion's in the full white uniform, his white long sleeves, his white, headband around his neck, and he's fucking high stepping with his arms out and holding the ball out into the end zone. It was like, God, that was a good look. That was a good look.
Did you have a Dion jersey of this?
No,
version?
that's what bothers me. I never had that. The only one I have is the classic, red with no drop shadow with the white. Yeah, it's boring as hell. But I always wanted this. Like I know they make the Mitchell and Ness one now. It's like I would love to get that with the 75
Just
patch
splurge.
on. Yeah,
Splurge.
I have to. Christmas present.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you.
Happy Christmas. You pick one, Gary?
I get. Yeah, I'm going with the red and gold current ones.
Oh boy,
by a hair. Okay. The Seattle, I do like that they updated the logo enough to like make it angrier. I mean, the old Seattle logo, it's pretty traditional Native American looking, but the making it a little angrier and making it a little more cartoony, I guess, as opposed to Native American art. I like the little update that they did, and it gives it a little more action too. So Jason or Andy, you guys are both relatively big bird guys. Jay a little more so. Is a Seahawk an actual bird?
I have some bird facts for you on this, Gary.
Bird facts!
Bird facts!
Hit the music.
No. Bird facts!
So, what is a Seahawk, right? That's the question.
I know, Jay.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a Seahawk. No ornithologist would ever call a Seahawk. That's not an actual bird.
Is there an inspiration for it?
What's that?
It's a nickname. It's a nickname for an actual bird.
It is a nickname for some actual birds. So ospreys, sometimes are referred to as Seahawks, as well as another type of bird that is called skuas, which are migratory birds found from the North Pole to the South Pole. So they're all over the world, but they don't ever come to North America. But the Seattle Seahawks do have a live bird that they use as a mascot. It is neither a skua nor an osprey.
What are they doing?
It is a captive-bred 10-year-old auger hawk named Taima.
Okay.
And
I see that, yeah.
These hawks are not found in North America. They're found in the mountains of Africa. So
that's
really,
yeah.
It's a handsome bird.
It's a buzzard, actually.
And the Seahawk logo is not actually an osprey, even though that's what the namesake kind of comes from.
Wow.
The Seahawk logo is in reality a nod to Seattle region's many native communities. The brightly colored ceremonial masks of several of the tribes have religious and ritual meaning. One in particular is a transformation mask. It's painted like a thunderbird, a quasi-mythological version of an eagle. So the team's helmets reference the thunderbird mask. So
gotcha. There is.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
real quick. Can you try taking a stab at pronouncing that? What that one's based off of?
No.
Not gonna do it.
No, I there's no way there's a lot of W's and K's in there, and I'm just
so many K's, W's, and A's.
Yeah. So you're probably looking at the same article I am there, Dr. Zune.
It's in my hard drive already.
Yeah, and it's in your hard drive.
A 64 gigabyte hard drive.
64 gigabyte hard drive. So they became the Seattle Seahawks because they held a contest. What should we name this new team that we're going to have? And around 150 contestants suggested Seahawks, the name of a few local high schools and colleges, and it was chosen one of 5 finalists along with Mariners, Evergreens, Olympics, and Sockeyes. So we could have
Sockeyes would have been fun.
Seattle Sockeyes, and they would have been a salmon logo.
Fish?
Can you imagine if we had a salmon color, like if they did all this shit here and they had a salmon colored uniform?
Replace that speed green or action green with some salmon.
They could. I was thinking about that. They could have like an iridescent helmet, like the scales of a salmon, like going from green to that would be fucking
they're all
cool.
red when they're all horned up.
Fuck yeah, that's cool.
Alternate. There's a junior hockey team in the WHL called the Seattle Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
And their logo is similar to
so it's
the Seahawks, but
the logo is more of a
inspired.
ceremonial mask-looking Thunderbird than an actual bird that exists in our realm.
See, I like that better.
Yeah,
I like like regionality, regional relevant stuff.
Yeah,
the name is a little the logo is good, but I used to really not like it because it wasn't a real bird.
Yeah,
but since there's already some like local high schools and stuff already named that. I'm on board. I'm on board. Thunderbirds would have been cool too.
Thunderbirds would have been a cool name for them.
Badass.
I think this is the most tasteful way to nod a Native American.
Yes.
Any team that there is.
Jesus, yeah. 100%.
Without a doubt.
Right. It's not exploiting the culture, it's honoring it, which is something probably Daniel Snyder probably said to it at some point, but this is real.
Listen, dozens of times.
Yeah. We're honoring them.
Yeah. Tell them what they like.
Yeah. They like this.
Listen, I have a native friend. He likes this. He tells me this is okay.
What a great division, I gotta say.
It's a pretty good division.
It is, and
there's no stinkers.
No, that's the thing. I'm saying it's great because everything is pretty fucking good. Like there's nothing that's like there's no even like mediocre ones really. They're all good.
There are a couple mediocre ones to me, but I've kind of come full circle as we've been talking, because going into this week I was like, oh, this is a good division, and then as I was looking through the slideshow, I was like, I don't know, I don't really like these, and then as I was talking about them, I was like, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm coming around to it. So I've been on a journey the last, hours on these uniforms.
Yeah, you Carolina Panthered them.
We really did.
Oh yeah, I could listen. I log into this podcast and I talk myself into a lot of these.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So favorite combo, I would have earlier today probably would have said all Navy, but just I went first glance looking at these, and the first one that really caught my eye is actually the white uniform with the blue pants.
White and blue, huh?
Same.
Yep.
Throwbacks for me.
Nice contrast. Throwbacks are good.
Well, exclude the throwbacks.
Well, we included the throwbacks for the.
That's
fine.
fine.
Your favorite. That's fine. Yeah, whatever.
That's fine. Well, yeah, then the throwbacks for me as well, but non-throwbacks, it's white shirt, blue pants.
Non-throwbacks, I think I like navy jersey, gray pants.
That's a good one.
I actually like the white shirt and gray pants too.
You guys are all
I
good.
like the white on white.
The thing is, they're all good.
Except for
maybe the action green. Maybe the action green's growing on me.
No.
Here we go. Double cross, Dr. Zoom.
Yeah, you've been zoomed.
Dr. Zoom's heel turn.
I reeled you in.
Yeah. No, that one was just for fun. I'm just joshing you. But I do like the Commanders for real.
We know you do.
Okay. The Commanders home are looking better to me.
Oh, aren't they? With the gold pants too.
Yep.
Yeah.
The gold pants is helping out.
Mm-hmm.
The number font is still not great. Part of it, I think, is Jaden Daniels doing something helps too.
Doing something.
when it's not Carson Wentz sneaking up the joint.
The players and the success of the team are increasing the viability of the aesthetics.
Yeah,
I think Previk was onto something when he said that, because it's a little better. Still, second worst in the league.
Yeah, I should probably read this on air. A little bit of indication for me. The text message I shared with you guys from Dan from Vegas the other day texted me and said, just finished the 6th episode. I agree with you. Commander's jersey is not that bad.
Yeah, but he said not that bad. He didn't say good.
And then I said, yes, they really aren't bad, are they? And then he followed up by saying, kind of like them.
Oh,
Get out of here with that.
See? Dan, you need to go on Spotify and go to that episode and go to the poll and cast your vote for the Commanders as your favorite uniform so we can really on top.
Okay.
The properly Zunified uniforms.
All right.
Are we ready to rank these guys?
Let's rank.
I don't know. I guess.
We can try.
Tough. This is a toughie.
It's really tough. I don't have any numbers for you here.
What do you think about two teams in the same division essentially sharing a color? Slightly different reds between the Cardinals and the 49ers, but that bothers me.
The AFC North has that too with the Browns and the Bengals.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but that's out of spite, so I kind of like
it.
That's petty. That's just pure pettiness. I like it.
And the Ravens too.
No.
What is black?
Yeah.
Man, that's just black though. They got enough contrast in the yellow and purple. I don't know.
I don't want to go. I don't know my
Dr. Zun, you should go first.
I'm running this.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Oh Christ! I never go first. I like being last, so I can zoom shit up for you.
Nope.
I'm not gonna. Here, I'm gonna say my least favorite. Now I can't. The problem is I can't really think about this because I can't. It's not. I can't give a number on them, so I have to just like look away for a minute, then just look at them and just go first gut feeling. All right, here we go. Let's see.
Here we go.
Glass up. Here we go.
Get those glasses on.
I'm gonna go Cardinals as my least favorite.
Okay.
And they're not bad. They're quite fine.
They are quite fine.
Yeah. Jeez. See, now this is where it gets tough. I want to say sentimentality would put those Niners jerseys higher than. Yeah, I'm gonna go Seahawks number as my 2-pointer. I didn't know this was gonna be this hard, guys.
This is a tough one.
So
I didn't know. Damn it! I was just gonna say I didn't know I'm gonna be this hard over this, but you beat me to a dick joke there.
Please talk about them bones.
God, my bone is so hard right now thinking about these uniforms.
Just look at that white stripe on them bone pants, and it'll go right down.
Yeah. Oh, shit. My mom said she listens to this podcast now too. That's great.
Well, sorry, this is episode 10 or 10 episodes into talking about
that's true
cocks and ball-time rags.
Orgy with Bobby Knight and Phil Knight and Bill Gates.
Spitshine Bobby.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna say the Rams. Yeah, Rams. Yeah, that's tough though. I'd like to give it to both of them, but let's go Rams, and then Niners are my number one. I don't even know.
Ooh.
I don't even know.
How do you choose? I bet if we asked you, let's ask you tomorrow.
Yeah,
it'll be different.
Yeah, exactly. But this is it's been set in stone now, though. So
this is on record. Jay, I want you to go.
You want me to go next?
I want to go last.
All right. My rankings haven't changed since we started this podcast. Two of them have grown on me more than I thought they would as we've been talking about them. But I think my least favorite are the Seattle Seahawks.
Ooh.
Why?
Yeah. I just
too much.
It's just too much to them, and yeah, I don't know. I think with this division, like this is the only division that I've ever considered the throwbacks into it just to make my decision. Because I think they're all pretty, like on face value, they're all fairly close. And Action Green makes them the worst.
I hear that.
Third place for me are the Rams. And this is a uniform that I want to like a lot better than I do. And there's just something about it that I'm just like, ugh. I wish there was something different about them, and I can't even put my finger on what it is.
Yeah, fair enough.
Number 2, I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals, and this is a uniform that there's just not much I don't like about them, and yeah, they're nice. Wow. And the 49ers, I think this might be a clean sweep on today's podcast for the 49ers. Is my prediction before Gary goes.
There's a chance.
Well. We'll
you gonna zoom it up for us or what?
I'm feeling a little
Zuni Toonie?
Zuni Toonie. This is actually very tough. I thought for sure the Cardinals were going to be the worst, and I was not going to like them at all. But they're not the worst. They're the worst in this division, unfortunately. So they get the 1-pointer. They're good. It's a good improvement.
Yep.
They look good. The black helmets with the red sparkles got me.
Yep.
But yeah, they're pretty good.
Good call.
Number 3. This is so tough.
It is. We're here for you.
Number 3 is going to be Seattle. It's just too much.
If they were in another division, they could be higher, I think, for me.
I think if they're in another division, it'd be lower.
You gonna copy? You gonna straight up follow me here down the road?
And then we're gonna go. This is where it gets tough.
That's exactly what I said.
This is where it gets tough. Actually, it doesn't get that tough. The Rams are number 2. It's a good uniform. The color combination carries it a lot. The classic Ram helmet carries it a lot. The ram horn aesthetic is helpful, but it's a good uniform. Yes. Number 1, 49ers.
Clean sweep.
It's just such a handsome get up. Even if you throw out the throwbacks.
Yeah.
It's just a good.
But those throwbacks are at the point now where they're not really like a throwback. They're just they're part of their kit, they're part of the arsenal there.
Exactly. I mean, it's kind of what I was getting at. That's kind of what I was getting at, because that's kind of how the Dolphins treat them too.
Yeah.
They
don't need a lot of frills or bells or whistles. They're just really good classic uniforms that are simple and very handsome.
Yeah, and for as simple as they are, like there's a lot of things that are similar on other uniforms. The shoulder stripes, the simple numbers. 2 colors on the jerseys, like the white jersey. If you look at the Giants white jersey, is there much difference?
No,
probably not.
Same fucking jersey.
But the uniform head to toe, it's with, I don't know, it's just so unique.
Yeah, I think that,
which is odd because it's so simple and clean and classic, but it's the 49ers with the gold lid.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. The for the sake of argument, the Giants uniform, the only difference is that middle sleeve stripe is a thick boy. Otherwise, that's literally it. That where it says 49ers over the.
Do the Giants have a word script over the numbers?
And
no, they have a 49ers logo over the top of theirs too. Yeah. How dumb would that be?
They just get the same news.
It's so cheap. Yeah, they get their old ones that are already used. We're saving money. That's dumb. Well, hey, that's a good
it's a good division.
It's a good ranking there. It's a good division.
It's a good division. It is a good division.
So overall, we have a tie for last place, or a tie for third place, depending on how you look at it. Cardinals and Seahawks with 5 points, Rams in second place with 8, and 49ers with 12.
Amazing.
I am shocked, Downs, that
I didn't zoom it up.
Took this stand. You didn't zoom it up. I thought for sure you were going to go Rams. Honestly,
I almost did.
But I think the nostalgia for the Deion jerseys really got you.
It did. It got me. That was my favorite Deion Sanders year. It was a good one.
Straightened your brain out.
It did.
You were Deion for Halloween that era, were you not? Or is that,
probably,
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing you pictures in blackface.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's true. I was fourth grade, and did a lot of blackface back then. So
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing you in the bandana and stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. Long sleeve, turtleneck underneath.
Yep.
Yeah.
The bandana, the under eye things. I think you had.
No, that doesn't ring.
Maybe I'm making that up. Maybe it's just the glasses were so large.
That could have been it. Yeah, I had a very similar physique to Deion Sanders too, especially in those days.
Yes, back then.
Yeah. It was pretty spot on. Could barely tell the difference between us.
Right.
Hey, since we're wrapping up so early, you guys want to play my segment quick?
New segment.
New segment.
Tell us about it, Andy. What are you doing?
You guys are going to guess the best-selling jersey from a certain year of a certain sport. We're actually going to go with 2018.
2018. Okay.
2018. Okay. And first, we're going to go with, let's go with a sport that neither of you care too much about, the NBA. Can you tell me the top-selling jersey in the NBA in the year 2018?
Steph Curry.
Ding, 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 ding. You win, Jay.
That was a good one, Dave.
That's a good one.
Oh, we're competing against each other?
Ooh, maybe you should be. That should be maybe where you're competing, yeah.
So,
I thought
Gary,
we were
you get to
together.
guess first next time, since I guess first this time. How's that sound?
Okay, sure.
Go back and forth.
Okay. So, 1 point for Jay. We've got next, we're going to go with NFL.
It's really you're hoping you're going to go NHL there.
2018.
2018, Patrick Mahomes.
Close, Gary, but it was actually Tom
Brady.
Brady. Yeah.
I knew it, that son of a bitch.
I didn't get the guess there.
You just told the answer.
Yeah, I did. Sorry. Okay, now
What would you have guessed, Tom Brady?
No, I don't know what I would have guessed.
well, since we're
do
figuring
you
out,
have rankings on there?
No,
Do you
I
have
don't.
rankings
I just got number one. I could look up the rankings because I did see those, but I am just since we're making up the rules as we go in this segment. You guys want to have a second crack at it, or the guy who doesn't guess right gets a crack?
Yeah.
Or do you want to like this like buzzer style where you guess whoever says it first? No,
I think we'll just take turns being first.
It's fair to each. Yeah, it's fair. They got to even them out then. Yeah. All right, Jay, you get first stab at this one again here. I'm giving you, Jay. You're
Give him
getting
the
NHL.
Don't give him MLB.
No, he gets NHL 2018. And are you looking at these? No, are you looking at these? Yeah, you can't cheat now, Jay. You're not looking online.
I'm not. I said Alex Ovechkin.
And you win.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I would have not said Ovechkin. No, I would have said Connor McDavid, but
I don't even know who that is.
2018 seems like 2 years ago in my brain.
Yeah, it does feel like it.
I mean,
it's a long time ago now. I know. It seems like it was last year.
It was the COVID that did that to you.
It's the children that did that.
Yeah, that's
COVID,
true.
These kids. They're turning my brain into a fucking mush.
All right. Jay,
all right, give me MLB.
All right, just to make
Jay's
it
winning.
He's got 2. You have 0. There's only 1 point left. But
Gary,
I didn't get
anything.
But Gary, we're gonna make it interesting. This one's gonna be worth 2 points if you can get this right.
Ooh.
MLB 2018. Who sold the most jerseys?
Again, it seems like it was 2 years ago.
Would you like a hint, a team hint?
No.
Okay. I don't think you're gonna get it. I don't know if you're gonna get. I don't know how baseball-y you are. How baseball
I have 3 players in my. I'm gonna say the 3 players. You tell me if one is correct.
All right.
Jay's gonna laugh because I don't know when these players.
This is all of a sudden like Who Wants to Be
when one of these players came about. So I think 2018 is too early for Ohtani, but I'm gonna say one of them is Ohtani. But I think he was post-COVID. So, but Bryce Harper. And then what's the other guy from that I can't think of his name now? 27 on the Angels. No, see, this is probably pre-Aaron Judge too. I'm just gonna go with Bryce Harper. You're gonna say it's Aaron Judge, aren't you?
It's Aaron Judge.
That must have been like his rookie year or pretty close to it, maybe year 2.
Yeah,
I would say it, but I will ruin it for the next time because I don't want to give any other ones away for the next one. Can we will I'm going to give you guys one quick bonus one here. We've got to do soccer. A quick bonus.
Sure.
MLS.
MLS? There's no way.
MLS.
I couldn't tell you an MLS player.
Okay. How about this? Best-selling soccer jersey just all soccer jerseys, international, whatever, 2018. Okay, here we go. No, this is just a fucking team jersey, which makes sense, I guess.
Barcelona.
It's a team jersey. All right.
It's Manchester United.
Boom, Jay. Nice. Wow. Pretty easy one to guess, but you got it.
Name another team.
Yeah, name.
West Ham Hammers.
West Ham.
They didn't even make the top 10, Jay.
No, I bet they didn't. But that's my team.
The Hammers.
Same.
You know, I
would pick them on FIFA 98 all the time.
I like them because
the color combination.
Oh, there it is.
I like them because of the show, the IT Crowd. You ever watch that?
Oh, you tried to get me. You showed me that once years ago. Like
Jay likes a lot of BritBox.
Yeah, and all those guys, they're just a bunch of nerds, and they were out trying to be cool with all the guys at the pub. And they're like, what team you supporting? And he's like, West. And then he looks over and there's Ham. And he's like, oh, me too. Wow. And then they become West Ham fans, and they're trying to like go to games and stuff. So that's why I like West Ham.
West Ham, yeah. I'm a Wrexham guy just because the show really got me hooked, man. Yeah. It's got its hooks into me.
I want to watch that show.
Wrexham.
It's fucking great. It's so good, Jay. You guys should watch it.
What is it on?
FX.
Oh, so it's on Hulu, probably.
It's on Hulu, yeah. It's sort of Hulu and Disney Plus now.
Are they in the Premier League now?
No, they've been promoted twice now, so
really?
They're shooting for the third promotion, which would get them. They're in League One right now, which is I think one below the Premier, maybe two below the Premier. I can't remember. It's a fucking mess. That's a shit show of They explain it well in the show, but it's I tell you what,
it's relegation and stuff.
Yeah, it's a really great show. Like it gets you into the team players. Like now it's like, I mean, I wish they were on TV more because I would watch those games all the fucking time because like most of the players now. So it's fun. It's really fun.
You watch that Ted Lasso?
I did watch it, Ted Lasso, man. What a great show.
Ted Lasso's good.
Great program.
Just a nice show.
It's a masterclass on how to be a better human, you know?
Yeah.
It's a nice show.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Speaking of relegation, I wish they had it in Major League Baseball. How fucking awful were the White Sox this year?
Oh, they absolutely should teach these fucking owners a lesson.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Sorry, you get relegated down to AAA, and we're gonna bring up the Toledo Mudhens. They were number one team in AAA.
I like that idea a lot.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, that's great.
So.
We're not going to give a proper set. Do we need to set a proper sign off or anything?
Yeah. So, boys, had a lot of fun today. I feel like we say that every second.
So it was so forced. So boys, it just got me.
We've had a lot of fun today, and don't forget.
What a good division that was.
We are going to have these polls up. I just put the polls up for the previous couple episodes. We'll have a poll.
Jay put Gary's poll up.
I put Gary's poll up, and we're going to have polls up for the NFC West, so you can vote on your favorite between the Cardinals, the 49ers, the Rams, and the Seahawks. And don't forget to check us out on social media and all that jazz and whatnot. And
what's next episode? We're doing the AFC West.
AFC West. It'll be our last one. We're doing the division
in this round.
Are we saving the best for last?
Ooh, perhaps.
But good I don't know. We'll have to see. Per se, we might.
Per se.
Perhaps and per se.
It'll be a real thought experiment to tell us if
it'll be a thought experiment.
It will be
the multiple worldwide award-winning division.
It's true. And you know what? There's another pirate mascot.
There is, yes.
So if you are having problems?
Hey, chaps.
Are you having pirate problems? Call me. Dom Butlis.
Hey, chaps. Yeah, no, that sounds great.
This is a good division. This has got me excited.
Yep, this is
Downs. This is gonna be. You can't bring me down next week, Downs.
I am gonna just Zune my load all over this division.
I don't think there's
week.
a way to Zune this next division.
There's one way.
There is one way.
There's only one way.
There's one way, and I think I'm good.
There is one way.
Oh, I know where you're going.
There's only one way.
But the thing is, I kind of like that one already, though.
I know you do.
It's doing something for me.
It's not the worst in the league.
Even if you do rate that,
but best, the highs are so high.
It's still not that bad.
Oh, it's nice.
It's pretty bad, but you anyway. We'll get to it next week. I don't want to get ahead of myself.
In 2 weeks, because next week,
among giants.
Next week we're off. The following week we will do the AFC West, and then after that,
we'll have the playoff.
Then it's tourney time. Then it's tourney time.
Playoff, yeah, we got them. We're having them, except for it's all fucky because of your stupid Steelers-Browns thing.
There'll be a play-in game.
We'll figure it out.
We talked about this last week. I just don't remember.
AFC is the AFC West, and there's 3 teams that could be the best in the league. Yeah. I gotta go get this dog. Are we signing off?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Today's episode was written and produced by Jay Danger, Andy Downs, and Gary Brandville. Our theme music is Stuck in a Funk by Liam Conger. Check him out on Apple Music, Spotify, and YouTube. Uni-Versed can be found on social media. We are uni.versed.podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Email us at universed.pod@gmail.com.